Love is deaf. I am 24. Am in a relationship with a deaf woman, 26, and it's a lot more normal than you might think. If you ask me if it's different to date a deaf person than a non-deaf person, I'd say, not really. I don't know if you've ever known a deaf person, but let me tell you that they're quite normal. They are normal people, with the only difference being that they are not able to hear, obviously. Most of them aren't able to talk either. My partner can actually articulate words, but she prefers not to, since she has problems modulating her tone or volume. But in every other aspect, they're just like anyone else. They go to the cinema, they watch videos, they use their phones, and they even listen to music. So before getting to the point, let me tell you how we met. We met at college about 2 years ago. She was in her first semester, and I was basically in charge of helping her get along with her class and keep up with the lessons. Back in those days, my school had started adapting their system to make things easier for people with any kind of disability. There were some teachers who were able to use sign language, but it was preferred that a student help her. So that was me. I was the only student who could use sign language. That wasn't a big deal for me. It was a way to meet new people, I guessed back then. Initially, she was a little shy, just nodding whenever she agreed or disagreed with something. I barely saw her using sign language, maybe because she was a little self-conscious or afraid that I wouldn't understand her. Anyhow, everything went well, and I'd say we became kind of friends. I told her that if she had any problems talking to anyone on campus, I could help her, or she could just send a text, and I'd be pleased to chat with her. So that's what happened. Very often I spent a lot of time with her. Maybe she wasn't able to talk, but she had a lot to say, and I couldn't help but fall for her. I didn't mention it, but I always thought she was cute. Beautiful, actually. After dating for around 2 months, we decided to have a formal relationship. At the beginning, I couldn't help but wonder if this would be harder than my past relationships. I've only had 2 girlfriends before her, but it turned out to be even easier. It's something I just can't explain, but we don't need words to understand each other. I've never been that good at talking. I've always been an introvert, and that's why I think we're perfect for each other. Of course, I'm not saying that if one day she could magically hear and talk, I would dump her, haha. But I think there's no need to say a word between us. Our relationship has been the most wholesome and healthy you could imagine. We do everything that any other couple does, like have dates, go for walks, watch movies, kiss, cuddle, make love, and anything else you could think of. She is a very special person to me, and I would do anything for her. Even if I had to become deaf to be with her, I would. P.S. Even though she doesn't talk much, I love the sound of her voice. That's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.